John, a disappointing afternoon at Featherstone.
I think it's more than disappointing. I think it's embarrassing. The last 20 minutes we just stopped playing. I applauded their efforts for the first 60 because the first half Featherstone dominated possession and field position, but they defended really well, worked hard. We got back in the game and we had them under a bit of pressure, but then we just collapsed. And it's very worrying. Around about 60 minutes we collapsed. I think we had the ball for about 9 or 10 tackles after that, and we were making first tackle headers, and it just we gave in. That's the most disappointing thing to me. We gave in.
Is there any explanation for why that happened?
Well, that's what I've got to find out. And that's what we'll be doing. It could have been a really exciting week and a very positive week in the build-up to what we've got coming up, but I think perhaps some of them have been building up to that for the past couple of weeks, and they might not be playing after that. I've just told them that performance, there's ways you get in a team and there's ways you get out of a team, and one of the ways you get out of a team is by turning that in. And I thought we were mentally and physically soft in that last quarter.
And that's going to put a sour note on what happened in the previous 60 minutes. A good defensive effort and
yeah, but if the game lasted 60 minutes, we might be saying things differently, but it don't. It lasts 80 minutes, and they absolutely caned us in that last quarter. And it's embarrassing, it's disappointing, and we've let ourselves down.
Obviously, coming into this game, John, you've had to make 4 or 5 changes at the last minute. Can you explain some of them?
Well, yeah, they were injured or ill. Yeah, I mean, Dalton Grant had a dead leg. Jake Webster pulled up in the team run yesterday. Ross Peltier dropped out an hour before kick-off with illness, but that's not the reason. There's 17 blokes playing 17 blokes, and allegedly we're of this standard. Well, it didn't look like it, did that last 20 minutes? It looked like we're a League One team playing in the Championship against a good Championship team.
So a bit of an eye-opener perhaps for yourself, the fact that you're playing against a team with the same number of points. You almost like, as you say, that was that mini league.
Yeah, but I mean, they're external things you're looking at. You've got to look at the processes of rugby league, and we just absolutely gave in. Some of those tries were embarrassing. How they run through the middle of our defence, and they didn't get a finger laid on them. We wouldn't even stopped if we played ticking pass.
Because as I say, you got the half-time defensive very well to keep it at 10 probably, and then...
Well, we'd 16 sets, I think they're at 21 in the first, so they dominated possession, and good on, they'd worked hard for that, but it's not good enough. If we want to take this club back to where we feel we should be, that's not good enough. And that's top and bottom of it, and I have to find the reason why it wasn't good enough.
James Green,
he's got a knee injury that looks like it's going to be 4 to 6 weeks, so...
How do you lift him for next Sunday's game now, John?
Well, you'll have to see if I can. We've got a week, haven't we, to do that. There's a staff meeting first thing tomorrow morning, and we'll look at this game, and then we'll look at factors involved in this game, why we gave in, and then we'll have to try and address next week, and only the performance against Halifax will tell you if we have addressed it in a proper manner.
Did Alex Stevenson travel as 18th, 19th man today?
He did, yes, he travelled as 18th man, obviously he got his debut, and I'd like to congratulate Alex because he's worked very, very hard to get this opportunity. I just feel sorry for the kid that he was put on the field when we'd got white gloves on waving the traffic through, or we'd got the white flag out of the trench, whatever you want, but I felt sorry for the kid having to make his debut in those circumstances.
And the cup run is very exciting, John, isn't it? But it can actually act as a distraction. Do you think puts a few heads?
I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. There'll have to be some very honest meetings this week, and some very honest chats. And there might be 1 or 2 players who you'd have thought were certainties to play next week, and they might be sat in stands watching it. And if they ask me why, all I'll do is I'll give them a video of the last 20 minutes of this game. I'll say, watch that. That's why you sat in the stand.